Buying snacks from the supermarket is very convenient, but we tend to forget that it's very expensive and the quantity of the snacks is quite low. Cooking from scratch is the absolute way to go because you're going to get more snacks and it's going to be less expensive. Let's make some potato crisp. You're going to need only 3 ingredients for this recipe and your crisps are going to turn out well salted and delicious. So you're going to peel around half a kg of potatoes, wash several times to get rid of the excess starch. Then you're going to be slicing up your potatoes into crisp. You're going to need a grater to cut out your potatoes into crisp, or you can use a knife to thinly cut your crisp. I'm going to pick a potato and cut into strips, just like this. And be very careful because your grater is very sharp. Once done, I'm going to transfer into a bowl with water. And immediately you place the potatoes in the water, you notice that it turns out very cloudy. That is the starch in the potatoes. So very quickly, I'm going to finish off cutting out the rest of the potatoes, which is going to take around 5 minutes. This is the size that you're looking for when cutting out the potatoes using a knife. Once done, you're going to wash your potatoes several times until the water runs clear. This is how your potatoes are going to be looking when ready. So next you're going to pick a kitchen towel. You can also use serviettes. Then you're going to transfer in the potatoes on the kitchen towel to drain off any excess water in the potatoes, and this is going to give you a very crispy outcome. It's going to be a little bit of work when drying the potatoes, so just hang in there because you want the potato crisp to turn out super crispy, as the name suggests. I'm going to pat dry my potatoes with a kitchen towel on the other side, just like this. Then I'm going to repeat with the rest of the potatoes. Another reason to dry off your potatoes is because water and hot cooking oil don't mix, so you don't want accidents in your kitchen or burning yourself. So just make sure to pat dry using a kitchen towel. It's going to be a little bit hectic, but it's going to be totally worth it at the end because the crisps are going to turn out super crispy and delicious as always. So now I'm going to pick my second round of the potatoes, transfer to my bowl. Then I'm going to be placing a pan over medium flame with cooking oil. And as the cooking oil is getting hot, I'm going to be drying off some more potatoes. You're going to check if the cooking oil is ready by dropping in one potato. Once the potato floats just like this, you're going to add in some more potato crisp without overcrowding your pan because the temperature of the oil is going to drop and the crisps are not going to crispen up. Once done, you're going to be frying for around a minute until the potatoes are crispy. And once you add in the potatoes, don't stir in using your skimmer because the potatoes are going to break apart because they are very thin. So after around 45 seconds, I'm going to check on my crisps, which are looking so lovely. Then I'm going to fry for another minute or so. You're going to need salt to season your crisps, so I'll just place my salt standby, ready for my crisp. At this point, you can use a skimmer because the potatoes are crispening up. When there is less bubbling, it means that the potatoes are crispened up. So you're going to use a skimmer, scoop out, shake off the excess oil, and transfer to a plate lined with kitchen paper towel to drain off the excess oil. Then you're going to be adding in your next round. As you're placing the potatoes, be very careful so that you don't splash oil on yourself. If you're going to be doubling up the ingredients or even tripling, you're going to make sure you use a bigger pan so that it can be very quick for you to fry your potatoes. One minute in, I'm going to check on my potatoes, make sure they're not sticking on each other using my skimmer, and let the potatoes crispen up for another minute. Immediately the crisp up from the hot cooking oil, you're going to sprinkle with salt, and the salt is going to melt because the crisp are very hot. Just look at that. When ready, you're going to transfer back to your plate and sprinkle with more salt while the crisps are still hot. Toss. Then I'm going to be adding in the last round. This is how my potato crisps have turned out. Just listen to that crunch. Wow. Perfectly salted. The oil was fresh. That means that your potatoes are going to be clean, just like mine. You can add in some more flavor to your crisp, maybe some tomato, vinegar, salted, maybe barbecue seasoning, and the crisps are going to turn out so yum.